Hello, it's Mo back in Matthew's Friends Keto Kitchen on the cooking channel. We've got bank holidays and school holidays coming up, and we've had quite a few inquiries about what can we do when we're on the move. Well, there's quite a lot you can do. So we have a selection of things here to show you, and it is just a small selection. There's lots more out there, but this will give you an idea of what can be done. I'll start with the products here. Now these are liquid. You will get these on prescription through your dietitian. So if you have them, always have some with you, and it's a good emergency meal. As you can see, it has a straw. It's a liquid, so it can just be drunk down, nice and simple. And these are the same, little straw on the side, nice and easy and simple. Your other options are things that you can buy at the airport, supermarkets, corner shops, all over. And you've got cheeses. That's a good choice for protein and fat, and they're quite low carb. Chicken drumsticks, it's always handy. And if you have mayonnaise in sachets like these, you can pop several of these into your handbag or whatever bag you have. They don't take up a lot of room, but they're quite precise. You've got 10 grams in there, and they will give you 6.8 grams of fat. So that's a good fat hit. So you can have as many of those as you need, and they go very well with the drumsticks or the pepperami and these cheeses here, the Baby Bells. There's lots of other brands out there that you can get, including the supermarket's own. Pork scratchings, nice treat. If your child's a bit bored because you're stuck somewhere, they are very, very high fat, very, very low carb, in fact, 0. And then we come on to nuts. If you're an adult, you may like to just have some nuts available because they fill you up quite nicely and you get a good fat hit. And these are puddings. Now you can buy these online from Natural Low Carb Store, and now they're available online. And if you say that you're connected to Matthew's Friends, so that you'll get a discount. So these are a complete meal, very low carb. And the good thing with these is that they do not need refrigeration. So again, you can have these with you. They won't come to any harm. And they do have savoury versions, but you must check and make sure that they fit in with your ratio, and read the labels as always. But that is a very good thing to have, and please get in contact with them online. So there you have some items that you can eat. You'll need a drink as well, and of course you can get lots of sugar-free drinks these days. Water, of course, is always a good thing and easily obtainable, but if you want something with a little bit of flavour, this is water with a hint of strawberry, but there's lots out there, so drinks shouldn't be a problem, so long as you only go for the sugar-free, of course. So then you have, what can I carry it in? Well, you've got all sorts of little cool bags and boxes like this if you're going to bring something from home. These here, if you've prepared a meal and you've got them prepared in your freezer, then you can just take them out, put them in the cool bag, take them off, and then when you get to wherever you're going, if you're eating in a restaurant, for instance, or a hotel, you can, or self-catering somewhere, pop them in the microwave, because these boxes are suitable for freezing and microwave, so they're very good. And again, there's other options, but that's a nice one. This here is a food pod. We used to call it a flask in my days, but it's a food pod now. And you can put hot or cold in this. So there you go. If you're you're going off and you want something while you're actually travelling, then you can put a complete meal in there, keep it warm or keep it cold. This is a little drinks carrier, and it's leak proof, and at the moment these are put into the Matthews Friends starter pack, so you may have one already. They're very, very useful for drinks. Now the scales, again, you get these in the Matthews Friends starter pack, and these little travel ones are absolutely brilliant because they're small, compact, and when you're in a restaurant and you want your child to join in with the food, you have this just by your plate, and then when you've made your selection of the meal, weigh out the right amount, put it on the plate, and there you are. It's the child's joining in, which brings me on to our handy guide to eating out. You can get this from Matthews Friends. There's a lot of information in here, and it deals with foods in general, in Thai food, Spanish food, and the fast food chains, from Nando's through to McDonald's. And there's a guide in here, and this guide is good, but we would advise you that before you set off, just go online and get whichever restaurant you're going to go to, get it up online and just check, because things do change. Seasonal vegetables, everything all changes. They may change the recipe slightly, and you may find that it is slightly different to what it is in here. But if you can't do that, then this is going to help you. So do go and get this from Matthews Friends. Give them a call or send them an email. And this guide here is a handy guide to carbohydrates. It tells you what you can't have and what you can swap it for. So if you want a potato and you're not allowed to have a potato, then you can have celeriac. If you want a packet of potato crisps, you can't have a packet of potato crisps, so you make some crisps at home from celeriac, and they really, really are nice. And if you make them before you leave home and put them in one of these plastic containers or similar, they'll keep fresh and crisp. And then when you're out and about and everyone else is eating maybe a packet of crisps with a drink, then the person or child on the ketogenic diet can have their crisps along with their sugar-free drink. So in there, lots of information that you'll find interesting, again from Matthews Friends. So here we have the handy guide to shopping. Now this is a really informative little booklet. It shows you how to read your food labels, very important. Also advises you about having extra batteries with you. Nothing worse than getting halfway through weighing a meal in a restaurant and your batteries go in your scales. You'll be lost then. And it goes through all cool bags and suggests what your larder will be when you first start off. And then there's products like Barcat and the slim pastas and creams, and talks about butter. Lots of information that you'll need. And also it tells you how to get your Matthews Friends discounts for buying products online. That will be very useful. Please contact Matthews Friends to get your copy. And I hope that you realise now that travelling on the ketogenic diet is easier than you think.